and merchandise. The growth of Turning Point USA was rapid and undeniable, expanding into a national movement with a presence on thousands of campuses. The organization began hosting large-scale annual conferences, such as the Student Action Summit, which attract thousands of young attendees, and feature speeches from high-profile conservative figures including presidents, senators, and media personalities, challenging the media narrative that young people are monolithically progressive. Charlie Kirk's ascent from a teenage activist to a nationally recognized political commentator was marked by several key milestones. One of the earliest and most significant moments was his speech at the 2016 Republican National Convention. Being given a primetime speaking slot at such a young age was a major validation of his work with Turning Point USA. He used the platform to deliver a passionate address speaking directly to his fellow millennials, and making the case for why they should support the Republican ticket. This appearance introduced him to a massive national audience, and firmly established him as a leading young voice and a staunch supporter of Donald Trump. Another crucial factor in his rise was his strategic embrace of media. He became a frequent guest on cable news networks, particularly Fox News. His articulate and combative style made him a popular commentator. He proved adept at debating political opponents and defending conservative principles in a hostile media environment. The relationship Kirk forged with the Trump family, particularly Donald Trump Jr., was another pivotal element. The two found common cause in their populist and anti-establishment brand of conservatism, and their shared belief that the right needed to fight more aggressively in the culture war. This alliance provided Kirk with unprecedented access to the highest levels of power and further legitimized his organization. Trump Jr. became a regular headliner at Turning Point USA events, and President Trump himself spoke at several of their conferences. The publication of his book served as another milestone, codifying his political philosophy and reaching an audience beyond his activist base. His 2020 book, The MAGA Doctrine: The Only Ideas That Will Win the Future, sought to provide an intellectual framework for the political movement that brought Donald Trump to power. In it, Kirk argues that America First nationalism is the logical and necessary successor to the establishment conservatism of the past. By authoring books, Kirk transitioned from a commentator on current events to an ideologue shaping the future direction of the conservative movement, presenting his ideas as a coherent and compelling doctrine for a new era of American politics. In the contemporary political landscape, Charlie Kirk has solidified his position as a multi-platform media powerhouse. The centerpiece of his modern platform is The Charlie Kirk Show, a daily podcast and radio program. It has become one of the most popular conservative talk shows in the country. On his show, Kirk offers his analysis on the day's news, conducts interviews with newsmakers, and engages in deep dives